Welcome to Mobile, Alabama, and the 2025 68 Ventures Bowl. For 27 years, this great city has hosted this game, and it never disappoints. Tonight, the Ragin Cajuns of Louisiana make their 8th straight bowl appearance, while the Delaware Fightin' Blue Hens, first year in the FBS, make their bowl debut. Sunbelt versus Conference USA. Pass downfield, and now it's 3rd down and long. Here comes the pressure. Delaware trying to light up Lunch. Gets it off, wide open tight end. There goes Caden Jensen. 1st down and much more into plus territory. Down to the 25-yard line of the Blue Hens. So 3rd down and 8, opening series for Delaware. And here comes the pressure, and sacked is Nick Minacucci. Blitzed by Cameron Winfield off the edge. And that's going to be a loss of 9.
He audibles it to a quick speed out. You win with leverage, getting the ball to his hands quickly.
They're going to get the 1st down. Bill Davis stayed on his feet, was knocked, but kept his balance.
Maybe nothing to lose. Love the call.
Play fake. Winfield. Intercepted. Intended for the tight end, Jensen. And Nate Evans, who was called for that pass interference in the end zone moments ago, picks off Lunch. Winfield in the end zone this time. First year in the FBS. Ryan Beard has left for Coastal Carolina, and they're going to try and win it without him. Here's Joe Silver. Nobody going to get him. Free flight to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. 61 yards for Silver, and he was a silver streak once he got past the 1st level.
His buddies are saying house call for Joe Silver. Excellent design. They work the tight end back. All the linebackers exit the box, and once he gets past that defensive line, make one safety miss, and they'll see you in the end zone.
How about it? We've been talking about Delaware's passing attack, something you need to keep an eye on here tonight, but it's a 61-yard rush by Joe Silver. The smart veteran from South Jersey, their leading rusher, who gets the scoring started here in Mobile tonight. Nate Reed tacks on the extra point, and it's 7-0 Delaware here late in the 1st. His nickname is the Bulldozer. This is a quarterback draw. Lunch stepping out of a tackle, still on his feet. And he's going to have a 1st down. Lunch, Winfield. Nope. 2nd and 12 from the 46. Down the seam, the tight end, Jensen. Boy, you can see that he and Winfield have a nice connection. Jensen, his 2nd catch, that's a gain of 17.
It's a nice job sitting in that window, and you can see from the picture, Lunch is pulling that trigger and throwing that rock long before Caden's out of his break.
Redshirt freshman running back Blanco lines up as a receiver. They go 5 wide on 2nd down and 10. Lunch, Winfield complete. Trey Miller, the other tight end, the transfer from Wayne State in Nebraska, picks up 14 yards and a 1st down. Began the year as the #1 quarterback. This is a 22-yard attempt for Sterner, who missed from 36 in the 1st quarter. Finally gets Louisiana on the board. You can see Michael Desert was not happy as this Delaware defense stands tall. Yeah, just 9 yards passing for Delaware. Just 6 minutes to go in the 1st half. That's kind of a shocker, but they have the lead. Ball is fumbled and recovered by the Blue Hens. The true freshman, Darrell Smith, muffed it.
The returner muffed the kick, and Delaware
and it's covered up by Anthony Crenshaw. And Delaware's going to have it back, and with great field position to boot.
Yeah, no fair catch, so you get hit right away. His eyes go down. He takes an absolute pop, and then the ball's up for anyone's grabs. A little bit of no man's land. You got 2 big backs. Silver's 200 pounds. Ellison's right there along with them, 6 foot, 200 as well.
And it is Ellison. That is a long play. Took a long time to develop. Where are they going to mark him? Skipper and Winfield knocked him out.
The runner was short of the line to gain.
And I don't think so. They did not get it. Boy, instead of diving right up inside, Max, that's a really long play for a short yardage pickup. Right away there in the 3rd quarter, a chance here to double dip. Minacucci He'd like to lead a touchdown drive. Duplessis the catch and a nice run up the sideline. First down and more, and they're going to mark him out at the 48 of Louisiana. 15 yards per game this season. They've got it here ahead of this 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up the first down. It's complete. This is Jakari Kelly, and good run after the catch. Nate Reed has had a pretty good year. This is from 33 yards. And he bangs it through. So on this nice soft night in Mobile, Alabama, temps in the upper 50s. Delaware has had a good first start to its bowl experience.
Just quick outs, drag routes underneath. Louisiana's banking that they can't string drives together.
Off the play fake, Minicucci, and that is caught. Nice catch by Kyrie Duplessis. First team All-Conference USA, 26 yards. Ragin' Cajuns, they have a lot of respect for this Delaware offense, but no respect on that play. Minicucci going back to the air, and it is caught. Touchdown. Sean Wilson, his 3rd touchdown catch of the year. Hook it up with Minicucci, 35 yards. And what a start here in the second half for the Blue Hens.
What a throw by Minicucci as well. Excellent patience. He allows this route to develop by Sean Wilson. This is really a 3rd window throw over the head of Jalen Clark. That's safety, and you can see Clark go to his helmet. Your job as a safety, don't let anyone get behind you. It's a great job by Sean Wilson, knowing where the soft spot is in the defense, getting to his point, and Nick Minicucci layering that football into the end zone.
And Nate Reed tacks on the extra point.
He was saying, you know, it's not necessarily the first thing you game plan for, but Minicucci certainly has the mobility to scare you.
Back-to-back scoring drives for Delaware, trying to tack on more points. And what a catch, holding on near the 40-yard line. Jakari Kelly. 18 yards for Kelly.
But 5 yards. You protect any sort of interception from happening by throwing him down.
2nd and 4, first down and more. And inside the 20-yard line, Duplessis. Boy, what an addition he has been. They get him out of the transfer portal from Coastal Carolina, and he's been a great fit.
Very much a successful stand.
27-yard attempt by Reed, and he bangs it home to make it a 3-possession game. This is his 8th straight start after taking over the QB1 role, and he is complete here into Delaware territory. Shelton Sampson climbing the ladder to make that catch.
That's the one-on-one matchup they love. The transfer from LSU does a nice job keeping the sideline. Using that right arm, wasn't a shove off, but definitely creating separation a little bit there. They're trying to go with tempo, get some momentum here.
They're going to get it. They needed 1, they get a lot more with Winfield. 4 of 11 now on 3rd down are the Ragin' Cajuns. KT Say finally brings the quarterback to the ground.
We've talked about this. Delaware loves going man coverage. Got to think Louisiana's looking Sheldon Sampson's way, number 6.
Caught. Williams quickly brought down by Nate Evans, and it's 4th down. We'll get another chance from 39 here. Left-footed kicker, Tony Sterner. And the Ragin' Cajuns will salvage 3 on the drive. It was 9 plays, 53 yards. To get it back to a 2-score game with 2:31 to go in the 3rd quarter.
And that's high school coach, legendary high school coach. More of the run and shoot. He also learned from Chip Kelly in the zone read game.
Down the seam, and that is caught. Out to the 45-yard line, Sean Wilson, another grab, his 8th catch of the night, give him 16 yards. I like to go with tempo from time to time. They have slowed it down here. Good run. First down and more. Silver getting into the secondary again. Just slashing and lashing his way inside the 30. A gain of 27 yards for number 27. That's going to be the final play of the quarter.
It was Skipper on Silver the run play before, and Skipper on Silver again this time. This time Silver wins.
That's the end of the third
safety
quarter.
miss. Tyree Skipper at that second level. Oh, how times can change. Silver thought he'd be an FCS running back. Now he might lead his team to a bowl game victory.
3rd and 9. Minicucci heated up, and he's going to be dumped by Duggar. He is a projected NFL draft pick. Jaden Duggar, the middle linebacker out of Pittsburgh, PA. A loss of 9, and that knocks Delaware back. And this is going to be either a long field goal attempt, or they're going to have to punt it.
Right there showing his rush capabilities.
This would be a career high for Nate Reed. It's blocked. Jordan Lawson got it. Ball is loose. Still loose. And finally covered up at the 45-yard line of Delaware. Look at Michael Desermo. He's fired up. He knows that just kept his Louisiana Ragin Cajuns in this football game.
It's obviously no points, but then now you get incredible field position as well. Jordan Lawson, the star edge rusher, using that 6'4" frame. We saw him use those long arms when he tossed the Delaware player out the club on the jet sweep. There he's doing it to block a kick.
Remember, Winfield, the running quarterback, a little hobbled. Doesn't appear to be at 100% on his feet. He's going to throw, and it's going to be a first down to Williams. Needed 4, they get 9, keep the drive alive.
Already here in the 4th quarter.
2nd and 4, they go 5 wide. Lunch Winfield throws on the run, wide open man. And Zylan Perry was tight roping that sideline, couldn't stay in bounds because there was nobody around him.
Yeah, he lost where he was at. It's a nice job. Lunch doing what he can with his limited mobility, getting outside the pocket. He had both receivers open, I thought. Finds Perry on the sideline, lucky his heels weren't out of bounds.
On 4th down, to the end zone, touchdown, Sampson. It's the man they needed to get it to. And Winfield drills it in there to pull Louisiana within a score.
I like the call. Usually Sampson's their outside receiver. This time they line him up in the slot, knowing that Delaware is likely going to be man coverage. There's no linebackers on the inside. That's an easy pitch and catch for the Ragin' Cajuns.
Sterner to make this a 7-point difference. And he does. Lunch Winfield has led this Louisiana team that started 2-6 on the year to 4 straight wins. And he has pulled the Ragin' Cajuns to within a touchdown here late in Mobile. Can this Louisiana defense, which from time to time tonight has really shined, make a big stop here on 4th and 2? Play fake, Minicucci incomplete, and Louisiana will take over on downs. Down 7 with over 3 minutes to go and 3 timeouts.
What a stand by the Louisiana defense. Jim Salgado's got to love that. His defense finding a way to get off the field. I think it was a miscommunication by Nick Minicucci and his receiver, Sean Wilson. He thinks Sean Wilson is breaking out towards the sideline. He doesn't. And we got ourselves a ball game here late in Mobile. So you got to find your best matchup, and that's going to be Sheldon Sampson, number 6, bottom of the screen, but Delaware's double covering him.
4-man rush, ball's loose. Another mistake for Louisiana.
Ball,
3rd turnover. Merge Malumba recovers. And Delaware is going to be able to put this one away.
It was a low snap. It looked like Lunch Winfield tried to get it, then he's hobbled. But Merge Malumba putting pressure on the center, coming up with what could be a game-winning and bowl-winning turnover.
3rd down, Silver hit and driven back. And the whistle, and Jordan Lawson better be careful here. Understand emotions are high.
Timeout, Louisiana. Third and final of the
There's
half.
final timeout.
30-second
Third and
timeout.
final for the Ragin Cajuns.
The personnel switch. There's no Sampson on the field. These are all secondary receivers.
Lunch Winfield stands tall, throws a strike, complete to Dale Martin, the first time we've talked about him in a while. 40 seconds to go. Lunch Winfield, hobbled. Being chased from behind, gets rid of it downfield, open receiver, and caught inside the 25-yard line. Charles Robertson with 30 seconds to go. Don't count out these Cajuns yet.
Gutsy performances. Opportunity to cap it off here.
First and goal. Taken off. Lunch Winfield sprinting toward the end zone, and he's pulled down from behind. They've got to hurry. No timeouts. 7 seconds to go. See if they clock it, and they do with 2 ticks on the clock. Lunch Winfield trying to gut Louisiana back. They have trailed from the outset. Down 7, 2 seconds to go. From the gun. Last play of the game, Winfield throws to the end zone, tipped, incomplete. Tried to fit it in there for Jensen.
That's the end of the game.
The Blue Hens get the win. Their first as a member of the FBS.
They double cover Shelton Sampson on the bottom of the screen. Lunch takes his eyes towards the short side of the screen, or short side of the field. Just a bang-bang play there, and Gavin Moll, the middle linebacker, coming up with a nice pass breakup. What a game, down to the final play.
Ryan Carty, the head coach, all smiles down on the field. Here's the final play one more time.
Tight window right there. I said Gavin Moll, he came in late as an outside linebacker. It was really Caden Jensen, tight end on KT Say. Maybe the best defensive player for this Fighting Blue Hens defense. Plays that rover spot one-on-one with Jensen, coming up with a huge play. And in their first year at this level of college football, Ryan Carty getting a bowl victory.
The Blue Hens joined Jacksonville State as the only team to win a bowl game. First year in the FBS. Gamecocks also out of Conference USA, did it in 2023. Missouri State also from Conference USA. They can do it as well tomorrow. They're in the Xbox Bowl against Arkansas State. Nick Minicucci and the Blue Hens with the win here in Mobile, Alabama. Entertaining game. Came down to the final play. Never disappoints here in Mobile. 20-13 the final. Delaware making history as they take out Louisiana. Here's one more look at how it ended. For Max Brown, Alyssa Lang, and our entire ESPN crew, I'm Clay Matvick saying so long. Sports Center coming up next as the Blue Hens are going to fly back to the first state with their first bowl win.